So, how does this thing work? I guess I'll welcome you to my shop first. It's the Forge, right? Small shop, everything I need around me, my bikes, and yeah, first time vlogging. It'll be kind of cringe, but let's get to it, right? Yeah, today's story it will be like the BMW behind me. It's an s1000rr 2010. That's my other Kawasaki 650 ER 650. And today's story is this one. Long story short, I won't explain too much about it. This bike, it's been confiscated from me like 6 years ago by the police. I stayed 4 years on their impound lot. Damn, I'm not in the frame. And after that, I stayed like 2 more years in my possession. And I just started driving it in and out of the garage. And I guess in the meantime, one of the coils went bad because it's like a sickness of these bikes. Actually, the only problem I had with this bike in 10 years of ownership, just this one coil now that went bad, right? Timing chain adjuster and whatever, but that's just consumables. And I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this one today. I'm guessing it might be just like corrosion on the contacts, but yeah, I guess I have to see now, right? So let's get into it. Let's take it apart and see what's going on. But I guess before that, I'll just give you a small tour of my shop. So let's do that first. So this is my main workbench, my tool drawer and everything. Gifts I got from girl for fixing her bike. Yeah, just tools. The how you call it in English? So like the cleaning bag. Here I got like my industrial welding machines. This has to be like the MIG, yeah, and this is the TIG. I hope you hear me because of the music. Let me turn it down. Yeah, that's the MIG. That's the TIG machine. I have like a flux core, just a normal electrode, and an older TIG machine, and like plasma cutter. All my cutting and welding cables, like connectors and whatever else, small stuff, O-rings, a bunch of them, like a bunch of these coolant hoses and clamps and whatever. Here I have my love of my life, this stuff. This is like an what do you call it? It's like not silicone, but it's for gaskets, to make gaskets out of it, and it's like kind of pricey. Because this one, after you pour it, it dries when there's no oxygen there, right? And the rest of it dissolves in oil, and you can like throw it out with the next oil change. So that's perfect for that. It's like a bunch of tapes and polishing stuff and whatever else. Yeah, here's like my air stuff and brake cleaners and whatever, trash bags, a shit ton of zip ties, lifetime supply of zip ties, like cleaning cloths is a bit messy, gloves, charging for batteries and whatever. Here I have all my like welding TIG rods and whatever, because I have like a small garage, right? So yeah, here it's where I'm welding when I weld my what do you call this, magnet drill, my compressor down there. And yeah, that's about it. 0 days since last accident, because offshore. Of course, it's not offshore, of course. And yeah, this is mostly it. It's a bunch more stuff that I just have to discover with you together and show it off to you. So let's get going to this bike. I guess I'll just take the tank out first and the seat, and yeah, I'll just put it on a time lapse. The bike starts no problems. I started this morning for the first time in like the last half a year or even more. It starts, but it runs on 3 cylinders, so it sounds like a MT-09 with a bad cough. So that's not good. So now that I got the airbox and tank and the seat off, I'll try to get like the ignition coils off and check for spark plug. Last time I didn't check for spark plug. I just tested the temperature on the intake, like on the exhaust, not intake, exhaust, and yeah, do that. So now that I got all of them out, I'll just clean them up a bit, test them. I won't pull the spark plugs out because I know they're good, they're clean. I'll take like an old spark plug from my bench and yeah, try to do it like that. I usually count them from the left to the right, and it won't matter for me which way the cylinders are counted in the owner's book, like the repair manual. I always count them from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and for much further, to see how, just to remember how I will put it back and everything, you know. So I just tried it out, and I had to like kickstart it with the thingy with the battery to start it, and I have spark on all 4 cylinders. The number 3, I guess, yeah, had a weaker spark, but not that weak that the engine will run just on 3 cylinders. But what I also discovered on cylinder 3 was this, and the connector was not seated all the way. Maybe that was the case, but when I put it back together, I will check out also like the Jesus Christ, can't speak no English today. The whatever these things are called, I remember shortly, but can't figure it out right now, to see if all of them spray good. I have 4 sets, so 4 on top and 4 on the bottom are both on the same cylinder. Have to be bad for it not to fire, and that's just like stupid. But I'll connect the tank, put the airbox first, connect the tank, lift the things out, take them out from the downside, and see if all of them spray. You know, if all of them spray, then I'll put everything back together and try to start it and see what's going on. Because I checked it last year when it first started for compression, and it has like better compression than it says in the factory book, and I have the factory book right here, so I have to see what's going on. So I have it back together now. What I discovered is that the coils are just fine. It was not the coils, but whenever I unplug from left to right the cylinder 2 and 3, it's the engine is no change in the sound of the engine, like how it's running. But whenever I unplug the 1 and the 4th, the engine stops because it has just no more power to turn all of the cylinders on just 1 cylinder, right? So I guess it has to be either one of the injectors, or something with I don't know the word for it, like the CAN bus type of stuff, you know. So, but I'll just leave it alone for now. I'll build it over the winter for the next summer, and I'll just figure it out with the time. Until then, I'm just gonna ride the car anyway, so from there on it's fine. Have a bike to ride, and the Beamer will just get built for next year. Yep. So for the time being, I'll just leave it alone, and anyway, I'm gonna build a bike for the next summer, over the winter. I'm just gonna leave it alone, try to figure it out with the time. It's no rush in building the bike up. It starts, I know it's good. It has a full build engine by me from Alpha Racing, with whatever I could buy at the time in 2000, and I think it was 2000 something whenever I bought the bike. I can't remember exactly. And but it was at the beginning when it first came out. It's a 2010, so yeah. So I think I figured it out. I mean, I didn't figure it out. It figured it out on itself. It runs on all fours now. I think it was just corrosion, because when I work on my other bike, on bikes from friends or whatever, and it stays outside, it rains on it, and I don't have the fairings. Long story. I don't have the fairings no more, so it rains on the cables, the ECU, and everything. So I just unplugged everything, put some contact spray on stuff before I plugged them, and it started not running on all four, but after that I gassed it up and everything, and it just started running on all fours. So I guess like the injectors might still be like dirty and plugged a bit, because it was not running all that clean, but it runs on all fours. So when I start building the bike up, I will just take everything apart, take the injectors out, and clean them with some injector cleaner, connect them to like some 12-volt battery with some alligator clips, and yeah, just make it run right. So far so good. Bike works great. So I guess thanks for watching, and let me know whatever you want to see. I'll film around and just type down and I'll show you.